Hey everyone, welcome to another CS14 SI video. My name is Cody Khuu, and today we'll be going over a brief overview of red and black trees. So, for red and black trees, we follow a couple rules. Every node has to be red or black, the root is always black, the red nodes cannot have any children that are red also. We consider null children to be black leaf nodes, and also all paths from the root, must have the same amount of black nodes when traversing down. When doing red-black trees, we have a couple tools to balance it. We either have recoloring or rotations. Additionally, in red-black trees, when we're inserting nodes, it's going to be the same order as BST trees, but we now have to deal with a larger amount of restrictions. We're also going to be keeping track of nodes in the parent, the uncle, and the grandparent when inserting and balancing these nodes. We usually look to recolor nodes, but if that does not work, then we will start rotating the nodes. There are two cases depending on the color of the uncle. If the uncle is red, we do recoloring. If the uncle is black, we do either rotations and or recoloring. As stated earlier, we perform standard BST insertions and make the color of the inserted nodes be red. If the number we input is the root, change the color to be black. So if we start inserting the number 22, at first it will become a red node, but since it's a root, it turns into a black node. Inserting 11 and 33 will do the same thing as a BST tree, but now they are colored red. So now, if we insert 55, the node uncle, which is node 11, is red. We change the color of the parent and the uncle as black. The color of the grandparent will then change from red, then back to black, since it's the root node. This will also happen on the left-hand side too if we insert the node 9 instead of 55. The parent and the uncle will become black nodes. The grandparent will change from red to black, since it's also the root node again. So now, if the uncle is a black node, there are going to be 4 configurations for the node we insert. For the left-to-left case, where the parent is the left child of the grandparent, and the node is the left child of the parent. If, in this case, we insert node 8, which becomes right here, such as the BST tree, we are going to be doing a right rotate on the grandparent, which is node 11, right here. Since we do a right rotate on the grandparent, we then have to swap the colors of the grandparent and the parent. Now we move on to the left-right case, where the parent is the left child of the grandparent and the node is the right child of the parent. If we insert node 10 right here, we are going to have to do a left rotate on the parent at node 9, right here, node 9. Then we do a left-left case again. So then, if we remember from last time, we do a right rotate on the grandparent at node 11. This time, we'll be switching the colors of the grandparent and the node we inserted. For a right-right case, where the parent is the right child of the grandparent, and the node we inserted is the right child of the parent. So, if we insert node 66, we first have to do a rotate on the grandpa node, which is the node 33. We then swap the color of the grandparent and the parent's node, since we cannot have a red node have a red child. Moving on to the right-left case, when the parent is the right child of the grandparent, and the node that we inserted is the left child of the parent. So let's insert node 44. Just like a BST tree, node 44 is going to be right here where it is less than 55 but greater than 33. In this case, we do a right rotate on the parent, which is node 55. Then, just like the right case, we do a left rotate on the grandparent, which is node 33. Afterwards, we then swap the colors of the grandparent node and the node that we inserted in this case because we cannot have a red node having a red child. When we delete items from a red-black tree, we have to search the node like a BST tree. Firstly, if we have a node that has 2 children, copy the node's predecessor to a temp value, and then recursively remove the predecessor from the tree, replacing the node's key with the temporary value, and then you return. If the node is black though, we then have to call a red-black tree prepare for removal function. This basically restructures the tree to prepare and remove the node. And lastly, afterwards, once you're finished preparing, you just do the standard BST removal algorithm. If we call the red-black tree prepare for removal function, we then have to follow the 6 cases listed on the screen right now. Following the cases in this order from 1 to 6, in case 1, if the node is red or the node's parents is null, we don't do anything and return. In case 2, if the sibling is red, we first color the parent red and the sibling black. If the node we want to delete is the left child, we rotate left at the parent. Otherwise, we rotate right at the parent node again. Once finished, we have to continue checking for cases 3 through 6. Case 3. If the parent is black, both of the siblings' children are also black, we color the siblings red, call the removal prepare function on the parent, and we return, and the preparation function will happen again on the parent. For case 4, if the parent is red and both of the sibling children are black, we have to color the parent black and a sibling red. Once finished, we do a return and stop checking the other cases. For case 5, the node sibling's left child is red, and if the sibling's right child is black, while the node is the left child of the parent, we color the siblings red and the left child siblings black and rotate right at the sibling, and we keep continuing checking for cases. For case 6, if the node sibling's left child is black, the sibling's right child is red, and the node we're deleting is the right child of the parent, we then color the sibling red and the sibling right child black, doing a left rotate on the sibling, and then keep checking for cases. Overall, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this SI video. If you guys have any further questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everyone.